Welcome to westernslope.now.com. Meteorologist Russ Pappas here. The overreaching message I'm going to continue to hammer into you is that we have very dry conditions and we have wind and we have this very high fire danger in the sense that any ignition source, whether it's your trailer chains not being tightened up, whether it's an errant cigarette butt out the window, whether it's a hot engine, either a vehicle or a recreational vehicle parked over dry grass, a lightning strike, a spark arrestor not being used, all of these are ignition sources. And when you have wind and dry conditions like we do, then we're going to be dealing with this danger for quite some time. Red flag warnings exist Monday, April 18th for Montrose County. Red flag warnings are going to exist again on Tuesday, April 19th for Montrose, Delta, Mesa County. That's the entire day. In addition to that, there's a wind advisory in place Tuesday, April 19th. So that's almost a guarantee that not only are we going to be breezy, but we're going to have gusty wind speeds that should exceed the 40+ mile per hour zone. Again, not ideal situation if you have an open flame. That's quickly going to spread out of control, threatening lives and property. That is the message from the National Weather Service, and I'm here to imprint this upon you. Please be very careful. It's because of the storms that we have all this wind. Technically, the storms that are passing us by. We don't get any of this. Granted, our northern zones, our central mountains can pick up some snow, but here we are with yet another Pacific Northwest storm system passing just to our north. That's exactly what's happening Tuesday into Wednesday. We'll see an opportunity for the central and the northern mountains to pick up some light precipitation. But rounding out the base of this pattern, it's dry. And that's where the wind comes from. Those wind speeds drop to the south and slingshot across the western slope. And that's exactly what's been happening since last week. This isn't the only storm this week. We have two of them. And the same situation is going to happen again at the end of this week, except the late week storm system has a little bit more to it. But we get these winds rounding out ahead of, getting pulled up from the southwest, ahead of the storm system, which is what we have on our Monday and our Tuesday. And then we'll see this repeat pattern of those winds, of these systems, passing us by later this week. It's going to keep us in the wind. If you haven't had all of your possessions blown away in the last week, you might want to consider locking things down. Garbage days. Some of our windier days this week are going to coincide with the Tuesday, the Wednesday, the Thursday, and the Friday. That pretty much occupies a lot of your schedules. So please, we're going to be dealing with these winds. We have these dry conditions. We have rain deficits in place greater than an inch for Grand Junction and for Montrose. Not exciting, but it is April. It is spring. So yeah, just to reiterate, we start our work week with red flag warnings. We will finish this work week with red flag warnings. And as far as temperatures go, wait till I get to that point. Currently, 4 o'clock in the afternoon, we're dealing with 10 to 25 mile per hour wind speeds. Top wind gusts of the day may not have been achieved just yet, but we're looking at anywhere from 10 to 40. Now, heading into the Monday evening hours, we still have wind advisories. Well, actually, yeah, we have wind advisories and red flag warnings in place for Montrose County. We could still top that 25, 28 mile per hour blast in those areas. We certainly expect stronger wind for the Tuesday afternoon and then again on the Friday afternoon. Our temperatures, yes, with that southwest flow, we generally will warm up. We're supposed to be in the mid-60s this time of the year, so here we are. 10 degrees warmer than we should be. With more of those southwest winds enhanced for Tuesday, our temperatures should go a little bit warmer. In fact, we should make a big nudge into the 80-degree category. Now, Grand Junction has temperature records in the low 80s, in the mid 80s. That's for Tuesday. 86 from 1962 to be exact. Our temperatures on the extended forecast, when you see that, they're going to take some roller coaster opportunity, but nothing too extreme. Mild start to Tuesday morning, mid-40s, near 50 degrees. We should be closer to the mid-30s and near 40-degree readings. So we're starting our Tuesday warm and mild. courtesy of the wind speeds, courtesy of all this added warmth that's being pushed into our region. Tomorrow's our warmer day of the forecast. Tomorrow's our windier day of the forecast. But we're going to repeat this later this week. We'll keep wind in this forecast all this week. We'll feel those 80-degree readings again later this week. But we also have, with the second storm system coming online this weekend, we also have a slightly better chance at getting some rain showers squeezed out of this. Of course, there's a whole other hazard. You get lightning strikes, you don't get the rain, and you get the added element of wind from the virga. Virga rain not making it to the ground, kicking off some thunderstorm-based wind gust. So it's a double-edged sword. We'd like to get some of that precip, but in order to get that, we're going to get some wind, we're going to get some lightning strikes, and we may not even get the rain. So it's a tough one. However, we're going to be warm this week. We'll get our temperatures cooler this upcoming weekend in response to this stronger second storm system. Hang in there.